years before 2016, a team of young, energetic, determined and strong rugby players came together under the guidance of coach Benjamin Ayimba and captain Andrew Amonde. And on this soil, they started believing, trusting and hoping that once they've trained here and flew to Singapore, just maybe a miracle would happen. And when they go to Singapore, they finished at the top of the world. Fast forward to the year 2019, Kenya went back to the HSBC 7 series in Singapore, but it wasn't a good result. 3 points they came back with at home. The biggest question remains, where did the rain start beating us?
What went wrong started way before the results we had. We didn't have a good preseason. We had a problem with the senior players, and those are ingredients that you can't do without for success.
In the 2015-2016 season, under the guidance of this man, Kenya Sevens team historically beat 2019 HSBC 7 series season winners Fiji 37 in the main cup final. However, 4 years down the memory lane, so much has happened to the team, and that dramatic achievement in Singapore is now a far distant memory.
There can only be one champion, and it is Kenya!
In 2015, coach Ayimba had led Kenya to reclaiming the Safari Sevens title after beating Samurai 38-21 at the Kasarani Stadium. The following year, he led Kenya to qualifying for the 2016 Rio Olympic in Brazil.
Just hasn't shown the same level of sharpness that he had in the first half.
However, on 13th September 2016, the Kenya Rugby Union KRU advertised for the position of Kenya Sevens head coach, in effect ending the tenure of celebrated incumbent Benjamin Ayimba, who had served in the position for 1 year since his second return.
And the reason why I exited to start with was a very personal issue. It was never about the performance of the team, because if it was about performance, Mike Friday would still have been there, or I would have been there, or Simi would still have been there, because Simi, when Simi was exiting, it is the highest point we'd ever had in the RB, back-to-back finals as well. So with that trajectory, we could have definitely probably been far better than we are today.
The board later hired former Kenyan international Innocent Simiyu, commonly known as Namcos. However, the Kenya Rugby Union fired him in the wake of the sponsor blackout saga at the HSBC Paris 7's leg, with less than 4 months to run in his contract, having signed a 2-year deal in October 2016. In October 2018, after many years of near misses, Paul Pau Murunga was finally appointed as the national Sevens rugby team head coach. However, having put up a below-par performance for the better part of the season, Kenya's national Sevens team rose to the occasion when relegation loomed large at the final leg of the World Sevens Series in Paris. Murunga, assisted by Kevin Wamboa in the 2018-2019 season, avoided relegation by a whisker in the World Sevens Series.
When you're introducing the younger players, you must give them time to grow within the system as well.
But why did Kenya Sevens, a regular core team at the World Rugby Sevens Series since 2004, stare relegation in the face throughout the 2018-2019 season?
I keep saying the Rugby Union has to get its act in order. People who are consistent, the South Africans, the Fijis and New Zealanders, they have a very smooth process into succession. And they carry the tradition of the team along themselves. So you find everybody who was on a study of those coaches being part of that development process.
The former coach, however, admits that the team misses the lot of HSBC second highest try scorer Collins Injera, Willie Ambaka, Dennis Ombachi, amongst others. He, however, says he has a team of young players he would like to work with in the future.
The talent out here is amazing. I've been there in all of them, and it's very exciting to see. There's an average of 40 teams competing every weekend, 16 in the main and 24 in the second division. And it is amazing how much young talent we've got.
It's 19 days to the Rugby World Cup in Japan. Trophy holders New Zealand, Australia, England, South Africa and Wales are considered as the strongest title contenders. Shujaa are set to play the Africa Olympic qualifiers in November in South Africa. Then 1 month later, begin their 2019-2020 HSBC 7 Series season in Dubai from 5th to 7th December. With fans, former rugby players and rugby enthusiasts across the country crying for the lost victory and pride. The fate that awaits the Shujaa team in the new season still remains unknown. Chris Migwambo, Switch TV.
But it goes back to that breakdown. Lack of fear is a big human being.